So there's this conservative YouTuber. He goes by the name of CaidenCowger. You may have heard of him. Actually, I'm looking at his video right now, and I notice on the side you can sort of see a computer he's on. It says, I believe that says CaidenCowgerShow, so I think he's on like his website or something. And I see a Breitbart logo, so we already know we're in for some high intellectualism. CaidenCowger is also syndicated for a daily show with, I believe, American Family Radio. A right-wing propagandist group, so already we know we're going to have some fun. Basically, he made a video recently talking about marijuana, and it's obvious he feels it should be remaining illegal, as he said. It was possibly being legalized in the state of West Virginia, and it seems like he's very against that. Now, you see, the small government conservative, CaidenCowger, is for so small of government, he believes government should be big enough to the point where you could be arrested for smoking a plant. Does that make any sense to anybody? Caiden brings up a few different statistics about marijuana. One of them is that DUIs in states that have marijuana have increased dramatically, and car accidents of people who smoke marijuana are large. And I'm just thinking, so would CaidenCowger also be fine with banning alcohol? Or caffeine? Or cell phones? No, in fact, I bet you if CaidenCowger, if something like that were proposed, someone like CaidenCowger would call that unconstitutional. Or fascist, and you know what? I'd be right beside him. I would sit there and say, yes, if you try and ban alcohol or caffeine or something else along that line, that is fascist, and if CaidenCowger were to say that, I'd sit here and say he is completely right. But it's different with marijuana for some reason, apparently. He also brings up a lot of side effects for marijuana, and I have two rebuttals. The first one is, Caiden, you do realize a lot of medications do have side effects as it is. You know, you think there aren't going to be you think there aren't potential dangerous side effects of even talking in front of a camera? I guarantee you this computer has something that could have a dangerous side effect in some users. Most medications have very dangerous side effects, Caiden. That's why a lot of commercials for medications say, ask your doctor if this is right for you. And then they'll list off about 10 or so different things that could cause or worsen. And second off, you know what the great thing is about making marijuana legal? You can regulate it. Now, Caiden talks in the video about how, oh, well, if this was like cannabis oil, that'd be different. And I'm thinking, well, we could regulate marijuana to the point where it is cannabis oil, or like smokable form of cannabis oil. I don't know if that's possible, but and then, we can regulate that to the point where it's no longer dangerous, where most of that side effects are gone. That is something you can do that you can't do on the street, Caiden. Regulation is one of the great things of legalization. That's something we saw with alcohol. When alcohol prohibition was a thing, there were things like radiator gin and toilet wine out there. These dangerous bathtub cocktails. Like how right now, people are getting high off of things like crack, which has things like nail polish remover in them. Because they can't afford cocaine. And I'm like, if we sell cocaine and we regulate it better, there'd be no issue. And that right there is what annoys me so much about the war on drugs. We could fix most of our drug problems if we regulated them better. And even if we didn't regulate them, aren't we supposed to be a free nation anyway? Caiden even mentioned in the video how it changes your mental state. Marijuana changes your mental state. So Caiden is for small government, but he's fine with the government telling you you can't enter certain mental states? That doesn't sound like small government to me, Caiden. That sounds like fascism. But anyway, that's it. I'm Ephrom, and good night.